My name is Maureen. I've lived in Sutton since 1971 and I've been in this flat for 23 years.
The Innovate Project is an innovative 5-borough programme that sits as part of the SLP. The Innovate Project is focusing specifically on IoT solutions to address local challenges across our local communities. At the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, Sutton, alongside other local authorities, were faced with a significant challenge of how to keep their vulnerable residents safe. We needed to find a solution that could alert us to the declining health of our vulnerable population, enable us to respond as quickly as possible to their needs.
Sensors were installed in February. It actually gave them more sense of security, knowing that we would be picking up on any issues sooner rather than later.
It spends the first 48 hours monitoring their typical level of behaviour in the kitchen, so how many times they boil a kettle or do the dishes or open a window, and that data then gets fed back through our cloud analytics platform to provide alerts to the carer or the family member that's caring for that resident.
The residents have responded really positively and do understand that we're able to now identify any issues in between calls and intervene earlier, which gets them help quicker.
I was pleased when I was offered the trial because I don't mind trying anything that is for my help. I took my wrist pendant thing off, and a crop, which I wear for slippers, is got caught in my trouser leg, and I was trying to shake it out, and over I went and crashed against the gates. They flew open, and I went and crashed my hip against the tiles.
Our emergency response team was dispatched. They then supported the resident on site until emergency services could attend.
When we spoke to London Ambulance Service about the incident, the ambulance driver had reported at the scene that if we hadn't had this sensor in the property and they hadn't had the alert when they did, it was highly likely the resident would have passed away.
When they found me, I was very, very ill, and if I'd been left longer, I don't know what would have happened.
Other local authorities are definitely now following Sutton's approach in using innovative technology to support the residents in their borough. Sutton were very much at the forefront of that journey. They were very willing to trial new technology and to provide really, really valuable feedback, both from the Sutton Adult Social Care staff, but also from the Housing Partnership and the independent living officers themselves, which has enabled us to refine that product and make sure it's actually delivering valuable information and valuable data. There are other authorities that are definitely now following suit and following that path that have different sorts of challenges to Sutton. But it's really, really encouraging to see people being more open-minded and willing to try something new.